Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are...
Can he finish? Goal! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely spread. He's through here. Oh, that was vital. Rijkaard. And it's Nagatomo. Oh, easy pickings there. Nagatomo. Rijkaard. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's chosen to go back. Bellingham does well to get it back. And here's the chance to counter. Can he get onto this? Hullet. Oh, that's a very deep... Tries a shot! Vigo. Shifted upfield. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. Boom! And that's a sharp finish. That pass isn't the best. Ibrahimovic.
Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the finish! And there's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
It's Ibrahimovic! Great effort, but no way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Let's a look and place it forward.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. You can never be short of runners into space as long...
He's rising! And that's a tiny finish! And the comeback is complete! Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's being shifted off it. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Nagatomo certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Nedved picks it up out wide. And the shot! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Not the most accurate pass. Edmilson. Vigo, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. Nedved. Now it's Bellingham. He has found the way through.
Has been indicated.
Aims beyond the defence. Getting up there! They've scored! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Vitoria leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
On the through ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that signals the end of the first period. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
So, into the second half.
Nigeria can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? Well taken goal. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Nedved, out towards the flank.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Victoria with the lead. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Couldn't squeeze it through. Figo. And the counter is on. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ibrahimovic. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Figo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And this is Ronaldo. Crosses it in here. Varane is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Nigeria really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's gone for goal! Perilously close.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Gravenberg. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Figo. Vieira. Rijkaard. Vieira. Oh no, what has happened here? Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. He's gone forward. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's shifting through the gears here. Nedved. Edmilson. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. "75 minutes played. Looking for the run, and there's green grass ahead of him. It's Eto'o! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Eto'o really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Substitution for Nigeria.
Nigeria can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Best joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
Pele. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Victoria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Place it in low.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 27.
Nigeria have opted to make another change here. Kola coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Has to go back. Pele! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Gravenberg. Vieira. Nigeria have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found space here. And that should get the job done.
Nigeria really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
It's a pretty loose pass. Plays it through. Rummenigge. That's tidy. He is through here. Now it's Pele.
Has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Edmilson. Kola, never the sort to be shot shy. And that's going to be a booking. Driven in. So that's it. It is all over. Nigeria, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Nigeria!
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Oh, such a clever touch. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vittoria are looking to break at pace. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? And the shot! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rijkaard. Distributed tidily. Oh, no joy this time. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. And he was alert to it. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bellingham, who is rarely short on confidence. Oh, good-looking ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Figo is in a really good position out wide. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bergomi cuts out the pass. Nigeria yet to have an attempt on goal. Nagatomo. And it's Vieira. Knocks it into space. Figo. He's having a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And here's Nedved. Lovely ball and a real chance. It's Ibrahimovic! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham. Now he's off and running. Thuram. And this is Ibrahimovic. But can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Varane can get it clear. Oh, it's come loose. Played out wide. Bergomi is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitoria are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Vitoria have their second corner now. Vieira clears it away. And he's been... takes a shot! Vitoria, goal! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. That's the keeper's ball. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Two added minutes have
spread
been
neatly.
indicated.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Vitoria. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Hello,
And that ought
attendees.
to
This
encourage
is a
an even
lost
more
children's
ambitious approach in
announcement.
this second half,
Please
Peter,
keep
with
your eye
control
on your
already
children
established.
during the match at all times.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Chance here to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira. And it's Bergomi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ibrahimovic. Nicked it back promptly. And he's chosen to go back. Saliba is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ibrahimovic! Rijkaard. So what can they make of this?
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vigo being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to...
Real chance! And no mistake. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Nigeria really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitutions taking place.
Victoria making further changes here, and in quick succession. Messi to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rummenigge. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And a chance! Ronaldo has got himself a free kick, and he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bellingham. Pele. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. He's looking wide. Hoisted in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Nigeria are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and...
And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Victoria, palpably stronger, better, superior. Keeper has taken decisive action. Over to the right flank. He slings it in. Oh, great leap! Harmlessly behind. And it's Messi. Messi. Here's Haaland. Little pass back. Varane spots it and intercepts. Haaland. Figo. And here's the chance to counter.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Minute has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Shot a goal! And that is a truly outstanding save. It's their second corner of the game. Tries a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, good effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
You don't keep those out. He just knew
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the game's first significant moment. He'll try from distance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Nedved. And he shoots! He's got a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. He's cut it out. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that has left him in a heap. Nedved in acres of space out wide. Pull it. Two down already, a nightmare start.
Nedved clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Knocks it out wide. Back in once more.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Edmilson.
Nigeria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. He's had it taken off him. Played into space. Good ball over the top. And he's gone looking for safety. Ambitious ball here. Mbappe wants to run onto this. Rijkaard. And he's got the beating of his man. Thuram! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that was very necessary. Now it's Thuram. Tries one from range. Gorgeous from Thuram. A finish right from the top draw. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Thuram. And here's Figo. Half an hour played now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Pull it. He's found a way through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. And it's Nedved. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vieira. Nagatomo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's going for goal! Top class from Thuram! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Forced to go back. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's anyone's ball now. And now they can clear their lines. Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. Pepe gives no quarter whatsoever. Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Saliba cuts it out, and it's Figo. That's an imaginative pass. Great chance! That's a lovely, neat pass. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Thuram. Can he finish? And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we've reached half-time. Nigeria are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. So we reach the halfway point.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is still level, Peter. I mean, 1 minute you're looking at one side battering the other, and somehow they find their way back into it. Something tells me there's going to be just as many twists in the second half too.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. The second half is up and running. And here's Hullet. And the shot's on here. And the shot! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Victoria with the lead. Ibrahimovic. Decent chance! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And now he has 2. So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he's had it nicked away. Hullet.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Thuram. Figo, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Nedved. Thuram, the man synonymous with solidity. Pullet is firing after that one. It's Thuram. That has been cut short. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. This might spell danger. Figo. Vieira. And the counter is on. Nedved back and defending. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's a cute ball. And that should get the job done. Rijkaard. He's in a great position here. And this is Figo. Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nicely weighted ball. Abiati gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pullet. And it's Nedved. Threads one in. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's well spotted. Thuram. Figo. That has been knocked clear. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Nedved. Might be danger. And Pullet! They would have been quick to recover this. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Nigeria really could have done without this. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Good ball, good take. Nagatomo going forward. And here's Ibrahimovic. Edmilson gets a foot in and wins the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Pullet. Oh, they could break here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Saliba. And here's Thuram. Spread out to the left. And that's aimed into... Oh, good effort! And he stuck it away! Certain, searing and imperious.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 17, Figo.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 27.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Number 19.
Rummenigge. He's felt that, hasn't he? Referee has just said play on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Ibrahimovic.
There will be 3 minutes.
Maldini eases him off the ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm. Cristiano Ronaldo! tucked in. And that's that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. He's played it back. Vigo does really well to win the ball there. And that has left him in a heap. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. Nagatomo is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Plays it through. Now it's Nedved. He is through here!
That was lovely, that.
And that's been drilled in. Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Threads one in. And he's lost his man here. And this is Nedved. And here's Nedved. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, no joy this time. And he passes it long. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
He has a look up.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tries to pass it through. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that should get the job done. Mbappe. Mbappe! And he's following up! Cleared away. That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely spread. Figo. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's cause for mild irritation. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Ibrahimovic. Passes short and sharp. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bellingham. Nice interception, well timed. Saliba lays it forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Aimed at the far side. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gullit stood his ground strongly. Ibrahimovic purring through the gears. Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe, Can he get on the end of this? That's been cut out, well played. Edmilson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Edmilson cannot be beaten that easily. Oh, well measured. And this is Ibrahimovic, forced to go back. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. So, a temporary halt to the action. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Pullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now there's a fine ball. And this is Nedved. Very nicely done. Takes a shot! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Nedved gets on his bike and on the move. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Figo being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been...
It's Ibrahimovic! And yes, it's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Vitoria are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Vitoria have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away.
He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Vitoria certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Nedved. Nedved has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Substitution in progress.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Oh, it's Nedved. Oh, sweet feet. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's in plenty of space here. Shot could be on. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now that's a lovely exchange. Thuram can get it clear. Rummenigge. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's got away. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Yeah.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And they win it back again. Bergomi. Knocks it into space. That is lovely. And it's Vieira. Space for him to turn and look. Terrific effort! And he's straight offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitutions taking place.
Vitoria can make their change now with a break in play. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Vitoria have a free kick. Hazard having a look. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Pelé. Little pass back. Opts for safety. Can he get it through? Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. Nigeria are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Haaland, Rummenigge, Gravenberg providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Nielsen.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Pinches it off him.
Added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Nielsen, the man that is tenacity personified. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
Oh, that's superb. Pelé! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that will be it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Nigeria.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Can he finish? And it's a goal! And Nigeria are ahead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. And they can counter here, and that could set him on his way. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, nice touch. Pinches it off him. Looking to play him in. Figo. Thuram. Thuram! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Hullet. And here's Bellingham. Is there any support? He might not need it. Goes down, but nothing given. Knocks it in, shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Victoria are back in business! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Victoria restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pepe. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Mbappe. Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he gets rid in a hurry. Chooses to go cross-field. Bellingham. Now this could be it's Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Varane spots it and intercepts. Victoria are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Nedved. Big chance! Beautiful from Nedved! A finish right from the top draw! And the comeback is complete! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Victoria have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, can he get onto this? Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Teeboi with the slide tackle there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Figo. Edmilson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now that's well seen too.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Thuram. Well timed, excellent interception. Has a look and plays it forward. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we get things going again.
Nigeria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's good running with the ball. And he's managed to get free. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Edmilson, the man synonymous with solidity. And the shot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good ball, good take. And a header! Oh, good finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Saliba wins the duel this time. And the shot! Well taken goal. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Victoria go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Figo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent.
Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. And this is Figo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, good-looking ball. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That was lovely, that.
He came in hard, very hard. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Varane does really well to win the ball there. Opts for safety. Thuram gets across to intercept that. That is good alertness. This is a promising build-up. Long ball looking to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Always onto this. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Great chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Edmilson is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Shot. Bingo! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Nigeria cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Thuram. Thuram. Shot, surely! And it's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Pressure, what pressure? Indicated. He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And there was his... Oh, good effort! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
Tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Nigeria have won it by sheer force of character.